everybody. My name is David. I'm a KOK Play Frontier from the Genesis group. Just want to give you guys a market update. Now, I remember I mentioned something in my previous video. Just listen.
New lows, I think we're going to go under $15,461 that you see. So, yeah, do I think we can get a little Christmas rally? Shoot, what's today's date? The 10th? Yeah, I think it's still possible, but
there you go.
Anyway, I don't know how much that's going to really help Bitcoin.
That's right. I don't know. But did I think it was possible? Yeah. Let's look at Bitcoin right now. And I think this might be the start of a little Christmas rally. I don't know how high it's gonna go, but I will give you some price targets from Optical Arts. Okay, I highly recommend this channel. And what started this possible Christmas rally? This might be it. Is right here. It's the CPI numbers. So the CPI number came out to be 7.1% for last month. Okay, U.S. inflation subsides further in November, right? And right here, CPI up 7.1%, which is actually less than what was expected. They were expecting 7.3%. You got 7.1%. And so that will bid up the stock market. It's going to bid up cryptocurrencies, other assets. Why? Because then they will expect that Jerome Powell, which I think he's meeting in a couple of days, sometime this week, is going to just raise the interest rates 50 basis points instead of 75 basis points. Because Jerome Powell will say, well, inflation's going down. There's no need to, just make the interest rates go up so high, hike rates so high at such a pace when it seems like we're beating inflation. And so I think he's just going to raise 50 basis points, which sounds good to the market. And when he does that, now, who knows what's going to happen after that or what kind of news we'll get after that can make the markets go down. Also, you got to remember what Jerome Powell says can be more impactful than CPI numbers, or that he will probably just raise the interest rates just 50 basis points. What he says can be more important. So you got to go by what he says, and we'll see when that happens. But I think that's a spark off. So we have that, and so we look at Bitcoin. You see the U.S. dollar, that the Dixie went down. It's at 103. See the nice little dip. Why? That dip probably came on the news that inflation is lower than expected, and so the bigger problem is KOK, because if you look at these other coins, remember I talked about SHIB. Well, yeah. But anyway, if you look at KOK, it's still in the red. This is not a good sign. And there's something I also wanted to mention. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was thinking about this. And when I look at the price of KOK and look how much it went down in the next bull run, an honest opinion, unless KOK does, or KOK does something spectacular, just something really spectacular. To be honest, I don't see KOK going back up to $7 in the next bull run. I could be wrong. I hope that I'm wrong. I really do hope that I'm wrong. but it just might not. But it all depends on regulations, what the South Korean government does, what KOK does before now till the next bull run, and what it does during the next bull run. That could make KOK go over $7, but it might not. And at the moment, unless there's some change, I don't see KOK breaking $7 to its all-time highs. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be a person saying that, considering I like the project, right? But here's the problem. Notice in the past, KOK was like what? Like even at its lowest point, it was like 15 cents. And then you had this magnificent rally, double top. You see the double top, and then you're in the bear, but is lower than its all-time previous high. Okay. And so what I really see in KOK is, let's look at NEO. NEO's a good example. NEO USDT. I like NEO. I'm hoping NEO is going to go under $5 later in the year or next year, so I could buy into it. But NEO in the previous bull run was almost at $200, and then this bull run $141. 200, 141. Like NEO's a good example of that. And let's look at TRX. 18 cents this bull run. Oh, it doesn't show, but the previous bull run for TRX was 27 cents. 27 cents, okay? Yeah, Now, can KOK pull off an ETC? Oh, well, anyway, yeah, I think ETC broke its previous high and went up to 180. So it can, but it doesn't mean it will. Okay, look at EOS. I like EOS as a project. But EOS in the last bull run hit $22. This time it only hit almost 15. Let's look at XRP. Look at XRP. In this bull run, almost hit $2. In the previous bull run, XRP hit like $3 something. Okay? And so what I'm trying to say is KOK can run the same thing. Where it hit $7 for this bull run, but in the next bull run, maybe just 5 something. 4 something to 5 something. That's very well in the realm of possibilities. And so, depending on what KOK does in the ecosystem and what other added features and, video contents and contracts and all of that, depending on what they do, KOK can go above $7, way above, just a little above. If they don't do enough, they're not gonna even go past $7 in the next bull run. Why? Because right now we're like almost 50% than its all-time previous low, which is like 15 cents something, And so I just wanted to throw that in there. Okay. And remember, I've been like really honest with all of you in my opinions of KoCoin when it was a bull market and now that we're in a bear market. When KoCoin finally like went down under $4. And I always told y'all the trend is your friend. The trend will tell you where we're at. And then, when we're like around 350-ish, I said that's it. The trend is gone. KoCoin's going down. It's at a bear market. And then, I don't think anyone else has been as honest with me when it comes to making contents on prices for KoCoin. Where I say, yeah, if Bitcoin keeps going down, KoCoin's going down. KoCoin could go under 3 cents. Now, honestly, let's be realistic. If Bitcoin breaks down to even 12, 13,000, even at this price next year, or even goes down to under 10,000, and KoCoin's already at 8 cents, what do you really think is going to happen to KoCoin? What do you really think is going to happen? It's going to stay at 8 cents? No, it's going to go under 3. 2 cents something, maybe even break 2 cents. And let's be honest. Let's be real honest. I'm trying to be honest with you. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing or what I'm thinking. I give you all reasons why. I will be absolutely buying into KoCoin depending on what kind of news I hear from KoCoin when it's under 3 cents, 2 cents like that. If Bitcoin goes down to those prices, it's going to drag KoCoin down. Because then, for me, it further concludes that KoCoin is not going to break its previous all-time highs of $7. But even if it goes past four something into $5 something, when I'm buying something at under 3 cents, 2 cents, if it goes down that much, well, you're still, 100 times, 100xing. Depending on if you buy it in just right, and if it goes up high enough, you can over 100x, 200x, right? Yeah, that's all in the realm of possibilities. But honestly, yeah, right now, I honestly don't think KoCoin could break its all-time previous high of $7 in the next bull market. It really just depends on what KoCoin does from now till the next bull market and what KoCoin is doing during the bull market, along with all the regulations and stuff like that. But as of right now, it's just not doing enough. And the regulations are not forming fast enough, or it's just not enough for me to think KoCoin's going to break $7. I just wanted to get that out the way with. So that way, in the future, if some of y'all are in KoCoin and say, oh my gosh, how come nobody in KoCoin ever told us? No one, not one person said KoCoin was not going to be able to break the previous all-time high in the next bull market. No, I told you. I'm telling you right now, that's what it looks like. So, don't say no one warned you, because I warned you. All right? Because I'm not here. No one asked me to pump up prices or give you, bullshit. So I was asked to give you what I honestly really think as someone who suffered through the previous bear market. I'm just telling you from experience. Okay? And that's just what I see. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But, I don't think I will be. And unfortunately, a lot of times I'm more right than wrong. That's the problem. That's a problem. But yeah, I think, Bitcoin could have a nice little push up. Okay. That's it. Y'all know I like precious metals. What's silver and gold doing? I hold silver, I hold gold. Wow, silver went past $24. That's serious. Wow, gold was at $1,820. Well, just sink back down, but nice. Okay, but anyway, I did talk about precious metals before, and I explained why I expect something good, probably even in 2023, next year, 2024. But anyway, oh, so let's look at Bitcoin. This is by Optical Arts. Once again, I promote the channel. I used to be a subscribe member, a paying subscribe member, till the government messed around and made it so I can't pay for these services while I'm in South Korea. But anyway, here are some prices that he put up. We're past that 17,595. But yeah, I mean, he's thinking if Bitcoin hits its peak, it's gonna be at 19,506. He thinks it's very highly unlikely it's gonna. Oh, I don't know how highly unlikely he thinks, but he doubts it's gonna get past that because it goes along with this other chart that he's shown. Okay. But also he looks at 15,121 as a maybe a bounce. If you want to catch a bounce, you see that line that says bottom. Yeah, that looks like it's around wow, it's under 10,000. That's like under 9, around 9,000 maybe. A little under 9,000 that bottom. And so he figures that would take place I don't know how far that is from now. Maybe March, first quarter. I don't know. But anyway, I showed you prices by Optical Arts. Remember, you can look him up, and subscribe. Okay, I recommend it. Yeah, and so that's it. All right. Once again, I do like KOK as a project. I hope they do the right things. I did. My older brother Terry sent me something about they might issue more KOK. And if they do issue more KOK, I'm not, I don't tell them what to do, but I guess they're doing whatever they have to do to survive. But all I personally think is that's more of a reason why KOK will not break its previous all-time high. That'll be one of the reasons why it won't in the next bull run. But we'll see. We still gotta see how low Bitcoin goes, which is gonna have a big determination on how low KOK goes, which will play into a factor of how high it can possibly go in the next bull run. Okay, so yeah, but anyway, we'll see what happens after the FOMC meeting, a couple of days, and yeah, so yeah, it seemed like we're getting that little bit of a rally. We'll see how long it lasts. In the previous video, I did say, yeah, I would expect a little Christmas rally, but it might not even last till the end of the year. I mean, look at it. You still have it moves up, it gets dumped, moves up, it gets dumped, moved up, it got dumped. Yeah, it can move up. You could get dumped again. All right. So everyone, there you have it. Okay. All right, everyone, please take good care of yourself mentally. Spiritually, mentally, and physically. Surround yourself with the right people. And yeah, I'm praying for all of y'all in Jesus' name. God bless all of you, and KOK on.